What's up YouTube, this is Stuart with ADH Gaming, back with another Distracted Survival. I was doing a little work off camera, and our house caught fire, thanks to our lava generators over here, or lava creators, whatever, so I think I'm actually gonna have to replace this with I don't know, maybe cobble. Maybe I'll replace it with cobble, something that doesn't burn. Let's say that. So, anyway, to bring you up to speed, off camera, we had another daughter. Her name is Grace. Destiny and Grace. Those are the names the randomizer gave us. And unfortunately, even though the magnum torch up there keeps mobs from spawning in, some bees spawned outside the area and flew into our area and killed the other two villagers that we had. So what I did, and I will admit this outright, I went and cheated in 6 spawn eggs. So we have a male and a female here, a male and a female over here, and we have a male and a female up here. After I did that, I heard a bunch of doors open and closing, open and closing. So I was like, what in the world is going on? I thought I told everybody to stay put so that nobody else died from the bees. And I guess because of there being so many people in the village, this guy spawned in. So, anyway, I will let the people roam free that are born in the future. Like this guy, I'm eventually going to let him go free. But for right now, I'm trying to rebuild the population in the village, and yeah, it's hard to do that with absolutely nobody around. So anyway, I thought it would be interesting if we had a boss battle today. So I have a surprise. So as you can see here, we have been collecting dried spawn eggs, and we collected a dried Mothra spawn egg. So we're going to take the bucket of water, and we now have a Mothra spawn egg. Now I'm going to keep that right there because I do not want to open it near our nice wooden village. So what I figured we could do, this area over here we have already torn up with lucky blocks, so I figure if we go past there and do a little adventuring over here, if we spawn Mothra in over there, it won't do any damage. So we're gonna head that way. Oh, and we get to travel at night, so this is gonna be fun. Alright guys, I'm going to let you guys skip to the end of the journey, or at least until I find something interesting. I'm just going to cut it here and go on my little journey. So I'll see you guys here in a minute. Alright guys, real quick, I didn't want to make you watch the whole thing again since we battled the worms last time, but I did want to kind of stop and talk to you real quick because we got the worm tooth, which you have to use to make the Big Bertha blade. So really excited about that. I was wandering around, saw the big red area on the map where all the worms are. and I figured I might as well stop and grab the worm tooth for the Big Bertha blade. So anyway, I'm going to keep wandering a little bit, and if I don't find anything soon, I'll go ahead and spawn in Mothra so that we can have us a little battle. So I'm going to keep on walking, and we will see you in a little bit. Alright guys, real quick, I got to the end of our little coastline there, and I look out over the ocean, and one of these ore things has spawned in the middle of the ocean. But there's something up here that I want to check out. So we're going to go parkour our way through here and see if we can get up to that little house. I've got some dirt from fighting the worms on the way over here, so we might be able to make it through this pretty quick. Yeah, if I don't do that. Okay, so kind of catch y'all up on what happened on the journey here. On the way here, besides the finding the worms, I also found a sea serpent fighting a crab. So I figured I'd get in the middle of their battle, and I was going to record it, or I was going to use the footage, but by the time I started to go for the by the time I started to get into the fight, the crab had already the sea serpent had already killed the crab, so there wasn't any fight left to watch. But then the sea serpent attacked, or the sea viper attacked me, and so I had to defend myself, and I had to kill him. So it was it wasn't a whole lot of anything interesting. So it looks like, if I'm looking at this correctly, the structure spawned incorrectly, and somehow honeydew, little house part of this structure, spawned up at the top, which is odd. So, but we've already checked this place out, so it's not that interesting. So we're going to make our way back to the mainland, I guess you could say, and try and we're going to spawn Mothra in so we can fight Mothra and get the Mothra scales, the moth scales. So unfortunately we got to the end of the land and there wasn't any really to report, nothing interesting, other than this odd spawning of a structure. So oh, I'm so glad there was water there, because that would have really stunk if I would have just like fell to my death in the middle of nowhere out here. So, anyway, oh, make it to the top, make it to the top. Come on. Alright, there we go. Alright, which way is... There we go. Oh, I'm on the opposite side of the structure. Alright, so we're going to head this way and go to shore, and then we will fight. I don't want to fight Mothra over the water, because then I'll have trouble. I do not want to fight those squids over there. I do not want to have trouble finding the Mothra scales, considering we need them to make Big Bertha. So I just want to fight it over dry land. So we'll see you in a second. Alright guys, we are back on dry land, and it is time to spawn in Mothra. Alright, so hopefully our bow is going to be enough to take it out quickly, because I don't think... Oh no, my shoes are gone. Let's see, do I have a pair of boots? Yes I do. Alright, so hopefully we can defeat Mothra before it finishes off my armor. Ooh, get an ant nest. Alright, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, and wait. You're ruining my timing here. Stupid skeleton. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Oh gosh. See, this is why I didn't want to spawn it near the village. Oh. Oh. The ultimate bow actually does do a good bit of damage, but gosh. Ugh. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, where's the hitbox? Okay. One more hit, and he should be down. Yes. Oh my gosh. Put out the fires. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Alright, so... Oh, we got a nether star out of that too. Cool. Scales everywhere. That's what I like to see. Alright. Anything else? We got a lot of little moths flying around, which is okay because they are not aggressive. Got some XP over here. Oh, more moth scales. Don't want to forget those. Oh, stinking worms. Alright, so it looks like I think I got all the drops. I hope I got all the drops at least. So let's take a look. Alright, so I think these... Alright, so you can use these for armor. Yep, and you can use it to make the Big Bertha guard. So, we have several pieces of our Big Bertha sword. Let's teleport back to the house and we can check on what we've got. Alright, so this is our stuff for Big Bertha. So we have a sea monster scale. We got that from the sea monster we saw near the Would You Rather game or whatever it was. The sea viper tongue, which we now have 2 of. And we have moth scales, so that's cool. So we have 4, but there's a lot more to go, so we're gonna have to keep at it. And I'm trying to remember, I think there's things you can do with the nether star generator. Ooh, Nether Star leggings, Nether Star chestplate. Speedus key. I don't know. Then, of course, the beacon. A superior diamond. Use a superior diamond for. Super chicken chestplate, super chicken pants. Okay, so it looks like you use the superior diamond to make the armor from the YouTubers mod. Yep, so we're not really interested in any of that. What else can we use it for? Are there any, like, awesome weapons or anything? Angel wings, or angel ring with fairy wings. That odd. A nether tracker. Interesting. Okay, so there's nothing incredibly interesting. That armor looks pretty good, but the rest of this stuff just kind of But I thought we had another one. Yep, so we've got two. So we're a long way from being able to make a chestplate or leggings, but it's something to keep in mind. Options for the future. So anyway, so that's going to be it for this episode, I believe. We've done a couple of good things. I mean, we didn't see a whole lot in our exploring. As you can see, it just kind of goes down to the coast and comes back up. What we can do, we can kind of explore in this area next time. And I also want to start doing some other dimensions. We need to head to the Nether in the end. So we've got a lot of work to do still. But I'm trying to work it out to where we, by the time we get to go, we are geared up and ready for it. So anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. We will see you next time. Until then, please like and subscribe. I definitely appreciate it. And please take care.